Okay, this is like my first post on YouTube at all, but I've absolutely got to respond to your video. You know, I was actually unemployed in the HVAC trade. I'm 30 years old, and I've been doing this trade since I was about 15. Um, I started out with a few residential companies, and I learned how to do cleanings. I learned all that, and um, it was pretty light, you know. But the main thing that I'm trying to get at is you're telling these young kids are getting out of high school they don't need to go to technical school, which they don't need to make some money. You can go out there making $1,000, $1,200 a week, working your butt off as a salesman, and they're not going to get the real bread of the business though. I went through a 4-year trade school after about 10 years in the trade, and I don't really feel like I learned anything until I learned the electrical side of it, the theory, and the broad scope of not just residential heating and air conditioning, but you've got low temperature boxes, you've got refrigeration, you've got chillers. And if they don't go to school, they're never going to touch those things. They're going to be stuck in that job, stuck working for some asshole, you know, who owns a company, who's in the residential business, who's going to want them to go out and push all these sales. And they're really never going to be able to take a lot of pride in being able to make quality repairs. Because it's all going to be about upselling the customer. It's all going to be about, oh, go and get that blower motor, even though the motor's only bad, replace the bracket, and hell, try to sell them a new air handler too. Yeah, I know we all need to make money, but there are better ways to make money than a lot of these residential companies are pushing these days. So, anybody who watches this video, please, if you're going to go into a career, and HVAC is more than making money. We're more than car salesmen. And it's more about knowing the history, knowing what Willis Carrier did, how he started the business, all the way back to the Egyptians carrying ice across, the ocean into pyramids to make evaporative cooling, to learn about the controls, to learn about electricity, and be fascinated with what you do. There's so much more than residential also. And getting an EPA certification, get a journeyman license, get a master's, start your own business. And you're surely not going to be able to do that without going through the ropes that you need to go through without the education. So, just this mindless view of upselling, and it's just sickening. So that's my whole take on it.